control really early on in this one. But, we've seen the good offense in all of the games leading up to this, but tonight felt a little different, maybe that next step.
Well, as a team, you can feel when you're in sync with your teammates. And just from watching the game itself, that's what it appeared like. Everybody looks like they're confident in what their teammates can do, both offensively and defensively. So right from the outset of the game, they were in command. They never even let Boston get, a lead at all tonight on the home court. The thing that's impressive about tonight's game, they took the Boston's crowd out of the game from the very beginning. You see, Boston is noted for their crowd that's supposed to be the sixth man. Yeah, baloney. They took a nap tonight.
Where was the leprechaun?
Oh, that's not when I played. There was a little leprechaun. There's their logo. And people usually shot poorly in Boston. And they would say the leprechaun sitting up on the rim blocking shots. Well, the bottom line was...
I'm scared to ask.
It was a raggedy court. You were always freezing in the winter.
Oh, that's what really happened.
Yeah, that's what really happened. but the leprechaun, I need to send him his flowers because he's long gone.
His days are over. His days are over. No, we're having fun because it looked like the Rockets were having a lot of fun tonight. This was our Fun Can't Lose, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Like I said, so many involved in this win for the Rockets tonight as we take a look at the starting five box score. All these guys with double digits, but they did more than just shoot the ball well.
No, I think once again, their defense dictated their offense. And when you look at it, I personally thought that Jabari had more than 12 points. The way he was involved in everything tonight, but what was more impressive, of course, with him was the 4 blocks. And Kevin just does what he does. He just gets, he just floats around, gets involved in the offense when going down under, on the shot clock, going down under 4 seconds, you want the ball in his hands. And then, of course, Alfie thinks he is a point guard. He's a point center, is what we're going to start calling him. I was hoping that Reed hit that shot that would give him his triple-double.
So close.
And Josh has just found him, he's a work in progress. He just found him a way to get the eye of the coaches, got into the starting lineup, and it seems like he refuses to relinquish that.
Yep, that's all right. Kevin Durant with his 26 points, and he did it in just about 30 minutes or so. Very, very efficient work by Kevin Durant tonight. He had a great first half. Let's hear from the head coach. Ime Udoka speaks now.
Yeah, it's early, and obviously shooting 66% from 3 overall and 55 from the field is a great thing. 30 assists, so kind of set the tone in the first quarter with 11 and made the simple plays, showed the crowd. Other than I think we had too many turnovers, obviously 20 for 23 points, but outside of that, when we made the right pass, the simple play, we got wide open looks. Yeah, we saw in the first quarter we only had 1 offensive rebound, but we shot 70%, so we'll take that trade-off every time, making shots and not having the same opportunities. But one thing we did talk about was them getting long rebounds. They did last night with 17 and had too many today with 14. So wings got to get back in, wings and guards get back in and crash and help the bigs out. Yeah, he was just solid all around. He, to your point, kept him off free throw line, 0 free throws, stayed out on fakes, and just stayed solid. And he has such quick feet and bounce off the floor. They can contest at a high rate. And so, it was one of the main challenges. Him there, he took it, and to hold him to 12 points only and minus 20 was a big job for us tonight.
You found a good balance between having Alfie facilitate and having the men and some other guys, like just kind of what you were striving for.
Yeah, it's only going to get better, and after 5 games, you kind of start to see some things, some trends, but it's also the guys getting to know each other as well. And so when he leads the break, or if they're up pressuring, we want him to be a pressure release, and we can get into certain sets with that. And like I said, he's such a great facilitator and scorer that he's kind of a cross match on the court in all these different areas. And so, yeah, made the right pass. Almost had a triple-double tonight. Made the right passes, and when the crowd's not there, he can go to work.
What are the emotions are you such a good representation?
Yeah, we put him on the big and had Alpy off the ball. So, some of their bigs were either floating on the perimeter or in the dunker, so he was right there to rotate. And, had some huge blocks, obviously, that led to offense. But what he's always done since he's been in the league, been a really good rim protector, weak side shot blocker, and the fact that we had him on the big and we forced those guys inside the three-point line led to those. Yeah, I mean, he's had some really big games already, obviously last night, and I think 2 games ago, the 39, 40-point games. We're obviously a very capable scorer, and I know it's a little bit of a different thing with the game plan specifically on him, so he's going to have to adjust to that, as well as Peyton and Derek and some of those guys. And so for us, we want to make it hard anyway, but we feel like we have a really quality point of attack defender with them in that we don't need a lot of help. We have to scheme up certain things. They go to certain actions. We can do some things there, but we felt great with our man on him, and tough night overall. But we tried to swarm, make some plays, and force him into 5 turnovers. Oh, night and day. I mean, when we got him that year, probably a big adjustment for him, the rest of the season, having a baby and moving for the first time, being traded. And so I knew he'd obviously settle into a bigger role, and you could see his confidence grow even in the early years in San Antonio. So a much different player, seasoned vet around the league now, and he's only taken off on both ends of the floor. Thank you.
With the flow of how the game was going.
Yeah.
He's gotten to the point now, being so young in the league, is that he's been here a while. He's learned the NBA game quite quickly.
Almost a triple-double, too, with all that he was doing, rebounding, assist, the team out-rebounding the Celtics.
Plus 17. Plus 17. This is what they've been doing this season so far against the team. I like the fact that they end up with 30 assists again.
Yeah.
Right there. That tells you that I talk so much about one more pass will get you the shot. Well, what did they shoot for the game? I got to take a peekaboo, put my eyeballs on, just to see the fact that they shot 55% from the floor tonight.
Yep. The three-point percentage was 66%.
Now that's ridiculous.
They came in ranked first in points per game and offense. I mean, the rating went up, right?
Yeah, it does.
With these silly numbers.
That tells you there's no accident. What they're doing is a part of their repertoire defensively. And their defense for the last 3 games that they won has dictated the offense. That's how they've been getting the good kind of shots and being able to move the ball around.
Speaking of defense, I know that was something you wanted to see tonight, especially against a good Boston team. This Boston team is without one of their superstars, Jason Tatum. They lost him, and that was devastating for this team. So they were looking to Jaylen Brown, who can handle it by all means. This is a great player too, but he was really expected to lead the way and be that guy every night. Didn't have that night tonight as we look at his